I'm Mark. I live in Chicago, and this is my story. Honestly, I'm still trying to process everything that happened, and I really just need to get it off my chest and maybe figure out if I really was in the wrong here. It's complicated, but I'll start from the beginning so you can understand. I'm 48. My wife, Emily, is 41, and we have twins who just turned 5. I also have a son, John, who's 10 from my first marriage. I remarried when John was 3, and ever since then, we've been trying to make this blended family thing work. I'll be honest, Emily is a very high earner, and after our twins were born, she really wanted me to be a stay-at-home dad. That was fine with me. I never paid much attention to money. She handles most of the finances, and honestly, she spoils me and all the kids endlessly. Our home is beautiful, our lives are comfortable, and it's hard for me to complain about anything materially. The problem started with the twins' 5th birthday. Emily decided she wanted to take them to Disney for the week. She'd been planning it for months and had arranged surprises, trips, the works. It was expensive. I didn't know exactly how much, but it was thousands of dollars. I reminded her that this would mean the twins would miss a week of school and that John's mom would need to give permission for him to go. When I brought this up, it immediately became a problem. John's mom flat out refused. She said we should either move the trip to the end of summer before school started or wait until a proper school vacation. She even called Emily irresponsible for letting the twins skip school for no real reason. And honestly, she said some other things that were harder to hear. Emily didn't want to hear any of it. She told me the trip had already cost thousands of dollars, she had planned everything carefully, and she was going no matter what. I admit I was taken aback when she told me the actual amount. My jaw dropped. I felt like this was completely reckless. I demanded she cancel the trip and try to recoup the money if possible. I suggested we plan a normal birthday for the twins instead. She refused. She said that if I didn't want to go, that was my problem, but she was going and that was final. She also reminded me that I had no right to complain about money because she was the sole provider of the household. We argued, loudly, and it ended with her not speaking to me at all. For 3 weeks, things were tense. Emily eventually asked if I had reasoned with my ex-wife about John going. I told her no. I explained that I wasn't going on a family vacation without John, and I was going to stay home with him. She got super annoyed and left the room. At that point, I figured she'd see reason and maybe reconsider canceling the trip, but instead she canceled John and my spots and said she would just take the twins herself. I thought this might teach her a lesson or make her see how serious I was about keeping the family together for trips like this. But it didn't. The following Sunday, Emily and the twins flew to Florida without me or John. When they came back, the twins were ecstatic. They couldn't stop talking about Disney. They had the time of their lives. And honestly, it was hard to be mad at them for enjoying it. But John was heartbroken. He felt left out. And I was furious at Emily for not even trying to make this work as a family. She still isn't talking to me. And every time I think about the trip, I get angry all over again. I tried talking to my sister about it, hoping she'd understand my perspective. She was blunt. She said I was being unreasonable. She reminded me that Emily usually rearranges her plans to accommodate my ex-wife to make John's life easier, and that she probably felt a relief at finally not bending over backward to make someone else happy. That gave me pause. It's true. Emily does compromise constantly. Maybe she felt this was her chance to do something just for our nuclear family. I've been sitting with this for a while now, trying to figure out if I'm the asshole. I don't feel like it. I wanted the kids to be together for their birthday. I wanted John to feel included, and I wanted our family to honor school schedules. But Emily doesn't see it that way. She feels like she was being practical and that she's allowed to make these decisions since she pays for everything and does so much for all of us. Now the house is quiet. Emily's still not talking to me. The twins are still buzzing about Disney. John is still sad and feels left out. I keep replaying the whole argument in my head. Should I have tried harder to talk to my ex-wife? Should I have let Emily have her trip? Did I overstep by demanding she cancel it after so much planning? I feel trapped between wanting to do right by John and not wanting to disrespect Emily. Every conversation I try to have with her ends in silence or irritation. I don't know if I should apologize, compromise, or just let this blow over and hope the kids heal from it. I know I can't change what happened, and I know I can't erase the memories of the twins of Disney. But the hardest part is that my oldest son feels left out, and I feel powerless to fix it. I've considered planning a separate trip for him just to make him feel included, but that feels like a Band-Aid solution. Probably Emily wouldn't see it as the same thing, and honestly, I'm worried it would just create more conflict. I guess the point of me telling this story is that I need perspective. I need to know if I truly was in the wrong or if Emily was being unreasonable. And maybe, just maybe, I want some comfort. Because right now our family feels fractured over what was supposed to be a magical birthday. I still love Emily. I still love all the kids. But I can't help but feel frustrated and left out. Not just from the trip, but from how decisions like this get made without really thinking about the bigger picture. I want our family to work, and I want to find a way to move past this without leaving anyone behind. But right now I feel stuck, angry, and unsure if there's a way forward. Maybe I will sit down and try to talk to Emily again, or maybe I'll wait until everyone has calmed down. Either way, I hope she understands that my objection wasn't about controlling her or being petty. It was about keeping our family together and making sure no one feels left out. I guess only time will tell if she sees it that way. Until then, I'm stuck with this frustration and the feeling that somehow our family's balance is shifted in a way I can't fix overnight. But I have to keep trying because, at the end of the day, that's what family's about. Even when it's messy, even when we disagree, even when everyone's feelings are hurt.
Drop your comments below and don't forget to subscribe.